Hey everyone and welcome to Storytime. My name is Jake and today we are going to be looking at the subreddit r/choosingbeggars, where people get a bit too picky when it comes to asking for free or cheap stuff. If you're new around here, please do hit subscribe down below so that you never miss out on another video. But for now, let's sit back, relax and enjoy some Choosing Beggars. Choosing Beggar screws up, demands more than $100 in free products. I used to work at a place that has a copy and print services. Let's call it Paperclips in Canada, and let's say Professional Workplace Emporium in the US. We had full serve and self-serve copying and printing. Full service was obviously more expensive, though over a dozen other Choosing Beggars tried to turn the self into full service without paying extra every damn day. Could you just show me how to do it just this time? Out in the self-serve, there's colour, black and white, and what's called rich black. In short, rich black looks much better and is on noticeably better paper. PSA from an old pro: if you're handing out resumes, always go for rich black and at least £28 paper, never £20. Spring for £32 if you're a professional or you really want the job. If your resume seems cheap, you will too. Self-serve machines run on gift cards or credit cards, and you must approve every transaction, which is itemized on the billing screen. Enter the Choosing Beggar and her "I want to speak to your manager" haircut. My wizened retail spidey senses were tingling immediately, but she went about her business without issue. Until, once she'd finished probably 200 pages of copying, she finally bothered to look at her physical receipt and noticed it was well over $100. Then she turns to me, and I sigh heavily, internally, as my suspicions were confirmed. She is very upset about how expensive it was. I explain the difference in quality that results in the price difference. Choosing Beggar is not appeased. Now, I've worked at 3 different Paperclips copy centers, and all the stores are extremely customer orientated, and we were encouraged to do what we must, within reason, to make customers happy. We in the copy center had more financial discretion than the other departments, as we could adjust the actual charges, and so didn't require a supervisor or manager at the till to give a discount. So, first, I tell her I can have her printing securely shredded. I waive the normal bulk shredding fee, refund her money, and she can go ahead and do it again on the lower price machines, in standard black and white. Choosing Beggar is not appeased. She doesn't want to do everything over again. Fair enough. She had indeed been there for some time, so I offered to again dispose of her printing and recopy everything myself, waiving the bulk shredding charge, the full service flat fee, and the higher cost of the same job in full serve, resulting in at least $90 in savings for her. I offered to do this immediately, also waiving the standard minimum 1-hour turnaround. This is a generous offer on my part, as I am alone in the department and have to man the counter as well as doing the actual orders. I run the risk of other annoyed customers and getting backed up with orders fixing her mistake. I tell her it would probably take 10 or 15 minutes. Choosing Beggar is still not appeased. She doesn't have time to wait. At this point, I've exhausted my options for addressing her problem. She wasn't paying attention and authorized these charges on her credit card. She now wants a refund and to have her job completed at the lesser price. But she neither wants to do it herself nor have me do it for her. The only other solution I can offer is to have her printing shredded, give her a full refund, and she walks out empty-handed. Obviously, this won't do, and thus the prophecy of the hairstyle was fulfilled. An assistant manager responds to my page. I could see him before she could as he approached, so I quickly began to explain the situation to him before she could open her mouth. Choosing Beggars will always try to spin the story if you let them tell it first. And it doesn't look good if you have to say, "That's not what happened." I tell him all the options I had given her. He points out to her that prices are clearly posted and reiterates my offer to refund her, copy her stuff, and still only charge her the self-serve price. She argues that this particular machine doesn't have the prices on a sign. It had fallen off. He counters that the other identical machine right next to it does have the sign, and that the lower quality machines not only look different but have their prices posted. His polite implication being that when she saw how expensive her invoice was compared to those, I think the difference was about 10 cents per side. It should have given her immediate pause. Yet, she pressed the approve button after every invoice before the machine actually printed anything. Therefore, this wonderful manager says, her options are just as I told her. You want the less expensive service? No problem. We'll take that more expensive product back and give you the new one at its regular price, or a full refund. But no. This entitled Karen wants to keep the very much superior product, but be given a refund of the difference. For the record, if we were at fault, it would be of course and right away. And apologies for the inconvenience. But because she wasn't paying attention, she could get over $100 in free stuff. Nope. She walked out with exactly what she'd paid for. She was rude to both me and the manager, but I was a bit disappointed that I had offered to fix her mistake for her immediately for no extra charge, and she still wasn't happy. Imagine being that much of a horrible person, or that entitled. I now have a sneaking suspicion that she noticed this particular machine didn't have a sign on it and thought she could use that to her advantage. Too bad you have to approve every charge with your own finger. Yes, we finally have a really good manager. Buyer demands a $5,000 discount on my motorcycle and then calls me a scammer when I fail to oblige. This story in no way competes with some of the others on these forums, but I'd thought that I would post anyway. Last year, I found a 2007 Big Dog Canine for sale for $11,000. I offered the dealership, consignment sale for your information, $10,000 cash, knowing that once I got bored with it, I could probably pawn it for 12 to 14 around Philly. They accepted. Rode it summer 2018. Shoot forward to last month when I list it for sale and I receive a phone call from a gentleman who seemed to know very specific details about this bike. Did you buy this bike from X dealership from that guy X? Yes, I did. How much did you pay? Not really sure that's relevant. I am asking $14,000, but there is some wiggle room for a cash deal. They were going to sell it to me for $9,000. I was skeptical about the title, so was researching when you bought it instead. Do you know for sure the title is good? The title is clear. It's in my hand right now, and... Well, like I said, they were going to sell it to me for $9,000. You have it advertised for $14,000, but I was supposed to buy it for $9,000, and they accepted my offer, until I backed out because I got worried that the title might be bad. $9,000, not $14,000. You should have bought it when you had the chance. It wasn't priced properly, and it's got under 6,000 miles. I think you're missing the point. If an actual dealership was going to sell it to me for $9,000, why would I pay a stranger more than that? It's obviously only worth $9,000. I'm calling BS. I've already received a few offers much higher than $9,000. I have no reason to sell it that cheap. I guess we will see. What are we going to see exactly? Lost me there. You're not selling it for $14,000 when a dealership will only sell it for $9,000. That's ridiculous. Well, like I said, I have a few offers already for much higher than $9,000. So, I really can't think of any reason why I wouldn't want to go with the highest bid. Yeah, I guess we will see. I guess we will. I sold the bike next week for $13,000. Well guys, I guess we'll see about that. Hey everyone, I hope you all had a really good day and that you enjoyed that video. If you want to check out some other videos, then click on screen right now or check out the playlist down below. If you enjoyed that video, then please do leave a like and subscribe if you aren't already. But thank you so much for watching, and I will see you very soon.